Hello, everyone. My name is Syed Kasfar Abbas. Today, I'm going to talk about the topic which is actually desired by every one of us, and that is how to achieve financial independence. So, let me clarify right in the onset that whatever I'm going to talk about in this video are the concepts only for educational guidance. So, coming back to how to achieve financial independence, the only core thing is that we need to create multiple streams of income. Now, how to create multiple streams of income? Number one, we must know how to get started. Number two, we must know that what are the options do we have? And number three, we must know what are the key successful factors. So these are all the three things. I'm going to explain it in little further details. How to start about it. So how to start about thinking about it even, that how are we going to achieve the financial independence. So main thing is that we need to have kind of seed to start working on financial independence. First is that we should have some money seed. So if we have money, we are going to make some good investment where we'll create an asset, or we'll buy an asset, or we'll make an investment where we can achieve some revenue out of it. But the target should be that that asset must give us a positive cash flow. They should be a profitable assets. So if we do not have this, so then it will be called as a scratch seed. Scratch seed means that we have no value, we have no money, no standing at all, and we want to start from zero base level. So for that, we must have three things. Number one, we should have some education and skills. First of all, number one, we are going to have problem solving skills. So any skill that is needed to solve any problem. So we should be able to think about an issue and solve a problem. Number two, we should have networking skills. We should be very good at communicating with the people, and that too, influential, educated people of value, and we should be able to create a bond with them, a kind of a networking and kind of an association with them. So number three, we should have marketing and sales skills. So if we have these three skills, we can start money from scratch, and this is the scratch need. Now, next thing we need is that what options do we have? What are options? What are areas we have to start creating the multiple streams of income? So there could be two ways. One could be active stream of income, and one could be the area of passive stream of income. So in active streams of income, there could be many things we could do. We can have our own product and we can start selling it. We can have our own service, we can start selling it, or we can have some business association with some other company which is already running. We take their product and start selling it, or some other company which have their own service and we start selling their service. Or even we can have some kind of maybe gambling and betting kind of a business. So that also can give money. And some of the women, especially in South Asian communities, I've seen that they do matchmaking kind of things. So that's something very good for women who do not have other skills, so they can create a stream of income from matchmaking. And for young people, or those even not very young, they can marry well. You can look for a rich girlfriend or a wife, or you can look for rich mother-in-law or a father-in-law. So that could be the easiest way to create multiple stream of income, and many other things. You keep thinking about it and you can maybe find out some other things also. So these were certain things that we can think about, active streams of income. And on the other side, we could have passive streams of income. In passive streams of income, we can have successful business setup where other people, our own good employees, can work for us. And maybe we are also there as a working director. So from there, if we are not a working director, we are only sleeping partner, we have invested it. So we will get some passive income out of it, or we can create a money-making system where many people are working on it, and money is being created. We may be part of it or we may not be part of it, but income is being generated. But here we have to see that we do not increase our workload too much. We have to set up a system, and that system is going to be creating the money for us. So now in the next step, we're going to see that what are the success factors. We must know, we should have a kind of a frugal wisdom and intelligence. It could be a financial intelligence that we need to make sure that what should be the criteria that we do not make losses. We have to make sure that we do not get into that kind of a work where we are working too much and we are exhausting and we are building up stress and there is no life. So, for example, some people, they go and start doing 2 full-time jobs. Never do that. In that way, you will always compromise on your health, and you will always compromise on at least one job. Number 3, you should never quit the job if you do not have some other passive income or some other stream of income. Next thing would be that if you have money, make an investment in a business which is tried already, which is successful. There is little risk in it. Make sure if you're getting into stocks investments or bonds investments or any other investments in the stock market, you have some reliable broker or you have a knowledge yourself. Do not get into the kind of investment where you don't know exactly what would be the behavior of that investment. And next thing would be make sure that whatever asset you buy, that should be a revenue generating asset. When you're buying a house, for example, so if you have to live in that house, so that house will take mortgage, you will have to pay the bills, you will have to do the repairs, you will have to pay the taxes. So it is not a revenue generating asset, it's actually a liability. Or you go and buy a car, for example. That's a liability. Even if you drive a taxi or even if you drive an Uber, have you ever seen somebody getting rich by driving a taxi or driving an Uber? No. So you have to see that assets which you buy, it must generate positive cash flow. If it is not generating positive cash flow, that investment is not a right investment. And so these are some things that you have to make sure. And above all, one thing I would certainly tell you is that you need a financial education. If you have to create multiple streams of income, you cannot simply avoid financial education. Otherwise, you'll make losses. So you need to get in touch with some maybe financial advisor. I'm a financial advisor. I'm qualified. I'm certified. So you're most welcome to subscribe to this channel. You're most welcome to give a comment in YouTube or in whatever social media you see this video, and I will get back to you and we can always talk about it. And further to all these things, that how to create multiple streams of income, what is good for you, what is good for your specific circumstances and your specific wealth status at this time, your liabilities and your incomes and your horizon. Like for example, to how long you're going to do the job and when do you want to retire, what is your family condition, what are your health conditions. So depending upon that, we can have one-on-one discussion, and we will go through an analysis process and make sure that I can suggest you the best solution, which could go a long way. And in fact, I could always make you kind of my team member, and we can educate you, and we can make sure that you are financially educated, as well as you have control of your financial progress and prosperity yourself. So that would be the best way for you. You're most welcome. Anytime you want to talk to me, you want to communicate with me, just give your comments in the media and in YouTube, and I will get back to you to discuss further and to make sure that you have the best solution for you for long term. So enjoy your life, be happy, and take care. Bye-bye.